And usually I have been using a loop pedal to mess with this. So I was going to kind of bring that whole setup here, and then that was too much. So I'm going to try to make my own loop pedal. We'll see what happens. This is called yeah. Maybe not. I worry that I'll forget you. Crumple you up like bad poetry and throw you away into the neverland. I fear my only memories will lie stale as secondhand smoke, dormant in a sea of wasted timelessness. To realize our dreams, we must first know we have them. But to recognize a fallen tree, we need not know how to make a sound. I regret the day I lost you. The way sand dripped through fingers, each knuckle another bend and hourglass. While we couldn't make sense of our restlessness. Enough to turn whining into water, to replenish our empty cup. And I pity the days that left us, dangling cold like old particles, unborn in the scattering of moonbittenness. How they saw us at our worst and pulled the final straw. To break the fountain's back, to spite the thirst we could not quench, an entire lifetime reflected back, the words we used to bury it. Under the burning bridge, where we drank our hunger in shot glass houses, half full of sticks and half shattered from stone. For this crowd, I'm guessing, right? A little bit?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to read one more poem.
I'm thinking.
Oh, what's that?
I said I'm thinking.
From the depression.
Oh. I'll just give you one of my famous hugs later and make up for it.
All right.
I'll take it.
So this one's a little bit lighter, and I'm like in a room full of performers and poets and artists and dancers and really talented people. I'm always pleasantly amazed at how talented I think everyone here is, right? So I'm really happy to be up here, and I think everyone here can probably say that they have feared putting themselves out there at one point or another a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
right?
lot of it.
So yeah, so I'm not going to ask for a show of hands because I think we would all raise 2 hands, yeah?
Yeah.
So this is for everyone here. It's called None of the Above, or Check All That Apply, and it's kind of about the fear of that sort of superficial judgment. And we don't do that around here, do we?
No.
Of course. Thanks. None of the above. But what if I'm not? Those things they call me. An artist, imaginative, inspired. If my words do not soothe like ice on fire or pill on crazy, what I have to say isn't really worth listening to at all. And what if the meaning gets lost in translation, my thoughts to his ears, to her mouth, as the sounds get warped into elsewhere and otherwise? If before they know me, they've chosen the file drawer, the genre, the niche I belong in. I, who colors outside the lines, thinks outside the box, do not wish to be boxed in. And what if I forget these lines, like the memory, a first job, first loss, first kiss, that I wouldn't try to remember fondly? First fight, first punch, first fall. First time I slid into home during first year at college. How we wiped exhaust from my pores, or the way Freddie Thornton's friendly fingers held breath for 3 minutes just to see the towel drop. And what if I'm not? My mother, my addictions, my recollections of miles and decades, dreams and hourglasses, the shedding of ego on paper, on skin, on screen, in 160 characters or less, mind you, is not my all, my truth, my last word. These fragments of story, when counted, this fraction of life, when added, is stagnant, is limited, is not my autobiography. Not even close. More like the notes you pass in 4th grade math class to see if he likes you, if he likes you, or he doesn't really like you at all.